Giant Jimmy Jones. Story and pictures by Gavin Bishop. Digital content by HitLab New Zealand and One Glass Eye. Jimmy Jones was a giant. He lived in the mountains and slept in a valley for his bed. The clouds were his blankets and the lake was his bath. Everyone in the village loved him. He shaded them from the sun when it was hot. He brought them rain when it was too dry. But when it was time for a picnic, he pushed away the clouds. One morning, Giant Jimmy Jones said, "I would like to go for a walk. I would like to walk right around the world. But," he said, "I do not have any shoes." The villagers looked at one another. "Where can Giant Jimmy Jones get some shoes that are big enough?" they asked. "Perhaps the carpenters could build him some giant wooden shoes," suggested an old woman. "Or perhaps the tailors could sew him some giant woolen ones," suggested another villager. "I think the bakers could bake him some giant pastry shoes," said a young man. "These would take far too long," said the mayor. "Giant Jimmy Jones wants to go for his walk now." Just then a little girl spoke up. "I think my uncle could help. He's a fisherman." "A fisherman?" said the villagers. "What sort of shoes could a fisherman make for a giant?" "Well," said the little girl, "he has 2 old boats that he doesn't use anymore. I'm sure that they would fit Giant Jimmy Jones's feet." "What a good idea," said the giant. "I will go and try them on this very minute." At the edge of the lake, Giant Jimmy Jones slipped his feet into the fishermen's boats. They were a perfect fit. Off he went in his new shoes. He walked and walked right around the world and was back again in time for dinner.